not be any form of what? Discrepancy or omission in the word, exact word of the speaker. For instance, look at the example. Mr. Israel said, the direct speech is always enclosed in what? Inverted comma, quotation mark. I enjoy reading novels. This is the exact word of the speaker. Now, one thing you need to understand that in direct speech, you have to maintain the exact word. However, when you are changing from direct to indirect, there are some changes that will take place. One, take note. First person pronoun will change to third person pronoun. For instance, look at it. You know, I said here, under direct speech, Mr. Israel said, I enjoy reading novel. Now that I will change to what? E. Look at it. Let me write. Mr. Israel said, I enjoy reading novels. This is the direct speech. You get by D. S. The indirect ID. Let me just write short. Indirect speech. Now look at the very well. Mr. Israel said that we will definitely omit the quotation mark. We'll do away with it when we are what? Translating from direct to indirect speech. The indirect speech will be introduced by what? That. Because it's a reported speech. Mr. Israel said that E will replace I. And the tense will change to past tense. He enjoyed reading novels. Meaning simple present tense changes to simple past tense. Why changing from direct to indirect speech? Are you communicating? Now look at the second one too. I am learning English at the moment. Tunde said. Now we look at the example here now is what? Is direct. We are now translating it to indirect speech. Now you look at the example of the tense. This is what? Present continuous tense. I am learning. So when you are changing present continuous tense, you change it to what? Past continuous tense. What's going to take place there? We're going to change the verb am to what? Was. And the pronoun I will change to what? He or she, depending on what you have in mind. And the adverb at the moment, adverb of time, we change to what? Then. Now, look at the example. E.g. Hello? Let's go. Look at the verb. I am. Today said that he was learning English. Then, this is the answer to the second. Remember, we said present continuous tense changes to what? Present, the past continuous tense. So the verb am will change to what? Was. That primary auxiliary verb. Am will change to was. Are you getting it? Let me clear so that I can see it well. Let me rewrite for you so I can see it immediately. Got it. So they said, I am learning English at the moment. This is what we call present continuous tense under what? Direct speech. Now, when we now change to indirect speech, I told that the verb, the primary auxiliary verb am, we change to what? Was, to indicate what? Past tense. And the adverb of present time at the moment, we change to what? Then. So let's see the revised version. Look at it. So they said that he was learning English. Then you can see this is what the indirect speech, reported speech of what today said I am learning English. So under indirect and direct speech, when you are changing from direct speech, the verb present tense must change to past tense. Let me give you an example of what I meant by that. Look at it. The verb as, we change the word as and have, we change the word add. What do you call it? Are, we change the word were. We change the word was. Are we there? Any verb that is in present tense must automatically change the word past tense. Now let's look at adverb. Adverb of time, we change the word. Adverb of present, change the adverb of distance. Look at it. Now, or at the moment, we automatically change the word then. Here will be what? There. Today, we change the word that day. Tomorrow, we change the word the following day. The following day, or the next day. Yesterday we changed what? Previous day. Last night, we changed what? Previous night. So you have to take note that when you are changing from direct speech to indirect, the verb must undergo transition. They must undergo transformation. Present tense will change to past tense. Adverb of nearness will change to word. Adverb of distance, just like what I've written on the board there for you. So please take note. Now we have given 2 examples. Simple present tense, change it to simple past tense. Present continuous tense, change to past continuous tense. Let's now look at present perfect tense. And we all know that present perfect tense expresses what? A completed or perfected action. Look at the example I'm going to write there. Here. I hope you are very attentive. Look at it. I have eaten. Teacher told the student. Now, if you see the example, I have eaten. That's the exact word of the speaker. And it is written what? Present tense. You all know that as and have are both were present. We know that as is what? Singular verb. Singular. And it's what? Have is what? Plural. But both are what? Present tense. So when you're not changing the present perfect in direct speech to indirect, that verb have will change to what? Add. So that's what I've written there. Now let's now transform it. Look at it. The teacher told the student that told his student that he had eaten. He had eaten. Yeah, see, look at the changes there. We have to change that verb have anomalous to what? Add. Take note. We also have simple past tense, change it to past perfect tense. Simple past tense, change to what? Past perfect tense. Why changing from what? Direct to indirect speech. Look at the example. Let me rub this side off so that I can see clearly. Let me see. I ate rice and beans this morning. Look at the exact word of the speaker. I ate rice and beans this morning. You can see that the sentence is what? The tense there is what? Past tense. So when you are changing simple past tense, indirect to indirect speech, you have to change to what? Past perfect tense. look at it. Indirect now. I mean, JMC said that, you know, it's a lady, so we're going to change that thing to she. He had eaten rice and beans. Now that adverb of nearness, this, we change to that morning. Please, hope I'm not too fast. If there's any area you're not getting, please don't hesitate to call my attention. Please take note. We said simple past tense changes to what? Past perfect tense, from direct to indirect speech. And that's what I've just indicated on the board here. Take note. And rule number 5, we also have present perfect tense changes to what? Past perfect tense. I think we have done that one. Yeah. Done that one. Then we have what? Present perfect continuous tense changes to what? Past perfect continuous tense. Look at it. Let me clean this side. I have been reading. I have been reading since morning. Let me affirm. Yeah. Now, look at the this word. Then the direct speech. I have been reading of present perfect continuous tense. Now, when we are changing this, remember, we are only going to change this verb. Have to what? Add. And this that's got it. Look at the verb now. And this pronoun I, we change to what? E, based on the sex. Is it male, right? Look at it. Femi said that he had been reading since morning. That's it. Please take note. However, there are some questions that is quite tricky under direct to indirect speech. Interrogative words like where, how, what. They may not follow this pattern. They don't usually follow this pattern. Look at this question. What is your name? The man said. You know, guys, that it doesn't correlate. Now, I want to transform this to indirect speech. It's going to be what? This said. We now turn to what? Ask. The man asked what his name was. Please take note. The man asked what his name was, please. Your question. Sorry. Somebody asked the question now. Do we have to change affirm to said? No. You can change. You can still use it. I have been reading this morning. Femi said that he had been reading. You can equally use that affirm. Femi affirm that both are accepted. I like that question. Let's go on. Now look at it. What is your name? The man said. You know it's what? Interrogative question. Now when you are changing this one, that said does not fit in. It will be what? The man asks what his name was. Let me clear and write it for you. The man asks what his name was. You'll be wondering how. That's what we call tense error when you are changing. The verb here, the interrogative verb, so it's a past tense. So it must correlate with what? The verb there, please take note. Look at this one too. How have you eaten? Have you eaten? He said. Now you look at this one too, just like what I said. Can somebody help me out? Have you eaten? Who can change this one to indirect speech? I want to ascertain whether you are following what we are doing. But I know that you are quite intelligent people and are really prepared, galvanized towards the exam. And I believe that you surely excel with Mr. Israel consistency, giving you the nitty-gritty of how exam is all about. Please, yeah, who's going to help us with this one? Have you eaten? He said. Transform it to what? Indirect speech. You know it's in direct speech already. Okay, Nifemi, let me see what you're. Okay, he asked if I have eaten. You try? You didn't get it? The second person,
So how about the first one?
asked if I had eaten. You got that one. God bless you. You got that. Desperate got it. Got it. Have you eaten? He asked if he had eaten. He asked if he had eaten. Please take note. Remember, just watch out for the tenses. It's very, very paramount. Please take note. Don't make that mistake. Look at it. He asks if you use he asks if he have, that's blunder now on a good day. Look at the he is singular subject. It cannot be used for have. Have is plural. Under concord, agreement between the subject and the verb. That's that grammatical word blunder. And we said, according to the rule here, that when you are changing, the verb must be in past tense, and the past tense of the verb is what? Add. And add can either go with singular or plural subject. So please take note. Look at this one again. Let me rub this side off. Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? The teacher. Let me start this said again. So we can try this one. Where are you coming from? The teacher said. There's a slight deviation from the normal result. So calm down. Just look at the very well. Where are you coming from? The teacher said. Desmond, can you make effort there? Nifemi, I'm waiting for your own effort. Let's see who's going to get this one. Can you see it well? Where are you coming from? I omitted. Sorry, I omitted from. Where are you coming from? The teacher. So what's going to be? Okay, let me see. That's good. That's good. You got it. God bless you. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, that's good. I do that. It shows that you're all active. Now look at on. Okay. Now wait about command. Under command, look at it. Let's assume that get out. Get out. He said. Or the man said. Let me use the man. Now get out is what? It's a command. Now who can change this one? Get out, the man said. Okay, let me help you out. There are two ways you can get this done. Get out, the man said. The man said, look at it. The man, you can use said or ask. Ask him to leave, to get out of his office, get out of his office, or the man commanded him. Commanded. Instructed him to leave his office. Can you see that? The man said, the man asked him to get out of his office. The man commanded him to leave his office. You can actually say the man mandated him to leave his premises. Whichever, they are all correct. Please take note. How about this one? Shut the door. Shut the door behind you. The man told the boy, look at this one. Shut the door behind you. The man told the boy. Now, when you are changing this, it's calling under what? Command. The man instructed him to shut the door. The man told him to shut the door. I get it now. The man commanded to shut the door. All these 3 examples can definitely fit to him. I hope you are getting it now. So when you talk about command, you know the person is giving instruction. Or sometimes you can use what shoot to replace it. Leave. Okay, look at this one. Leave my presence. The man said, look at leave my presence. The man said, the man asked him,
wow, I found that. Where else?
Hello? The man asked him to leave, to what? To leave his presence, or the man said he should. The man said he should leave his presence. Leave his what? Presence. Both can be what? Accepted. So you have to be very careful and understand the demand of the question so that we will not make mistake. I hope I'm making sense with what I'm saying. Please take note very well. Direct and indirect speech is very easy to understand. Once you know what you are expected to do, you must be conversant with the tenses. 1, the tenses. 2, the adverb. 3, the question, whether it's what? Command or request. 4, the interrogator, the verb of the word interrogator. Now, because you have to be, there's what we call tense error. If the verb in the main clause does not align with the verb in the subordinate clause, there will be an error. And that's why you have to be very careful. That's why, look at the verb, when they said, he said. So the verb, the accompanying verb in the subordinate clause must equally reflect the tenses. Although there are clear-cut rules and regulations that govern the word transition from direct to indirect speech, which we have earlier highlighted. So because of the time frame, let's quickly go to the question. Let's quickly go to the question under. Okay, now let's go on. Look at this question now. I have done my homework. I have done my homework. Tunde said. Who can change this one to indirect speech? I have done my own work. Although I omitted this, I was supposed to tell you this one. But let me see whether I can get it. Who's going to try? I have done my own work. Tunde said, already is in what? Present perfect tense. And in the present perfect tense, we change what? Past perfect tense. When you are changing to what? Indirect speech. So who's going to make effort? Nifemi? Desmond? Who's going to make an attempt? Regardless of the outcome, your attempt is quite appreciated. It's going to be quite well appreciated, please. Regardless of the outcome. Okay. You try. Who else again? Shemilore today said he had done. That's it. You got it, Shemilore. God bless you. Fantastic. Yeah, you got it. Shemilore, you got it. That's it. Mine will change to what is. That's what you just did there. Possessive adjective is. Depending on the sex, whether male or female, is a female. God bless. Look at this one too. Have you swept the room. The teacher. Hey, let me see this thing. So we're going to tell you, have you swept the room? The teacher said to the boy. Let me know. So, Nipemi, can you make an attempt? I'm waiting for your response. Your response is very, very vital to ascertain your level of retention. Look at it. Have you swept the room? The teacher said. Okay, let me see. God bless you. You got it. The teacher asked if I had swept the room. Look at it. The teacher asked if I had swept the room. Wonderful. You got it. Very simple. Just follow the rules. And you don't have any cause to regret. Honestly, you are all going to excel in this forthcoming what do you call it? Unilag exam and any other exam you're writing. Just stay focused. I think one more thing, please. We're going to send a link to you now. We'll give you an assignment. Do it and send it to the admin. Please, in order to evaluate your retentive ability and to see whether you're actually grabbing what we're doing. And may God bless you as you get the job done. I think we're going to call it a day today. So we shall meet again next week. Thanks for your undivided attention. Bye for now. Take care.